and a bit less because after that it will be a bit late. So I suppose that I will make my dinner and I will prepare to go to bed.
Okay, nice. So dinner, prepare to go to bed, go shopping.
Yeah.
Alright. And I guess, Santiago, do you like sports?
Not much.
Okay.
I used to go to the gym 3 or 4 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
but um, how to say that? I felt tired of the gym uh,
Okay.
because I thought it was a bit boring.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, the gym can be pretty boring. I'm not a huge fan of going to the gym.
Depends on the class, for example. If you go to do, for example, spinning or something with there are some activities that
Hmm.
are fun
Yeah, yeah,
because
definitely
they
there.
they put a lot of music in the class and they encourage people to participate in these classes. Some of them are fun.
Yeah, for sure. Um, yeah, I guess. What about you, Julieta? Do you like going to the gym, or do you think it's boring?
The gym, the place with a lot of machines. Now it's boring for me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Nice. And Gustavo, welcome to class. Gustavo, how's it going?
Fine, thank you.
Nice. And Gustavo, yeah, what did you do today? What have you done today?
Uh, can you repeat that again?
Yeah, what have you done today?
Today, in the afternoon, I going to the gym, do the CrossFit. Um, I will study English all day.
Okay. All right, nice. I guess that's a good answer. Um, yeah, and Diego, welcome to class. Diego, how's it going?
Hey Joshua, how are you?
I'm doing well, thanks for asking. Um, and Diego, what have you done today so far?
Well, I'm working now, but after after time of work, I'm going to at home.
Okay, so you're working, and after work you're gonna go home?
Yeah.
All right, I guess, has anything exciting happened at work? Or are you planning on doing anything exciting at home? Are you gonna like watch TV, read a book, or go shopping, or spend time with your family? Yeah,
Oh,
what's your day look like a little bit in more detail?
maybe when I'm staying at home, I prefer relaxing, watching TV.
Okay, so you're gonna relax, watch some TV.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Um, okay. And
Okay.
I think Giulietta,
Mhm.
what did you do yesterday?
Yesterday, mm, I didn't do anything.
You didn't do anything. Nothing, not even one thing.
Yesterday, um, I don't
Oh no.
remember. I have a lack of memory.
Okay. All right. Well, so probably nothing too exciting then. All right. Do you have any plans for this week? Anything that you're looking forward to doing?
Mm, no, I don't have.
Okay.
Teacher, I was thinking of the paradox.
The paradox. What paradox?
Mhm. Uh, from the last class, the
Hmm.
humans that will create AI God, it will be. funny. I think.
Okay, and why do you think it'll be funny?
Oh man, because uh, govern because humans will finish the overlord by their own creature that is their god. It's too funny.
Okay, so we'll be subjected by,
Subjected. Yes.
yeah, by a creature that we create or like a thing that we create.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, it'll be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you think actually, interesting question. Do you think artificial intelligence will be funny in itself? Do you think it'll have a good sense of humor? So think about that and let me know maybe in the chat box.
Okay.
But let's get started with today's class. And let's talk about camping. Santiago, can you read the title and the next few lines?
Yeah. Okay. Camping. Today we will tell camping stories, learn camping idioms, discuss special camping places in your country.
Nice. Okay. Really good pronunciation. Oh, wow. That's not where I wanted that. Sorry. We'll come back to that. All right. And Santiago, can you ask Gustavo the first question?
Okay. Gustavo, what are some things you use when you are camping?
When I when I am camping, I make a fire. How can I say fire in when you are camping?
Campfire?
Uh-huh. Make a tent.
Make a tent.
Tent.
So
Or I don't know.
we can put up a tent.
Put
Pitch
a
tent.
tent. Yeah.
We can make a shelter. We wouldn't necessarily make a tent.
Okay.
But you could make a shelter. But yeah.
Make a shelter. Okay. What else? I don't know. Maybe prepare some meat on grill.
Okay. So grill some meat. Yeah. Nice.
Drink some beer or water. I don't know.
Okay. Nice. This is good. This is more asking like, what are some things that you do when you are camping?
Okay.
It's just a slightly different. If you're talking about things that you use, we're talking more about equipment. So I used a tent and I bring beer maybe or water or a water bottle. But you did a good job, Gustavo.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Rafa, welcome to class. So Rafa, how's it going?
It's going pretty well. Thank you for asking.
Thank you for asking. Good. Okay. And also Antonio, how's it going?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. And Alexi, how about you? How are you?
Hello, Joshua. Nice to see you. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Nice to see you too. And Saud, how are you?
Fine. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. All right. And we're with Gustavo.
Do you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Okay. Well. All right. Well, let's go. Gustavo, can you ask Julieta the next question?
Okay. Julieta, if you could camp anywhere in the world, where would you go? And why?
Mm-hmm. I would like to go camping on one of the stores of the Tour Eiffel.
On one of the
floors
of
Tour Eiffel Tower.
yeah. Okay. Of the Eiffel Tower. Okay. Nice. Yeah, that'd be a really cool place to go camping. Why would you pick the Eiffel Tower?
I think it has a nice scenery, and during the night you can see all the lights of Paris.
Nice. Good answer. All right. And what about you, Diego? Where would you go camping?
I prefer to go camping nearly in a lake or in a river because you can feel the nature, the environment is a different. The air of the smell in a city with a nature or nearly in in a lake or river is a different.
Okay. Yeah, so the air is different than the air of a city. It maybe
Yeah,
is
yes,
cleaner. Good. Really good answer. And Diego, can you ask Antonio the next question?
okay. Antonio, which would you rate to go camping or sleep in a hotel?
Mm. I would like to go to the camping because I usually go in summer to the camping. I think that is a really funny way to be with people because we usually make a barbecue, sleep late, this kind of stuff. It's a different environment than sometimes very serious a hotel or a luxury hotel that I am thinking now.
Okay. Yeah, so it's a
It's
different
more
environment.
relaxing, a relaxing environment, I think.
Nice. Yeah, I would have to agree with you. I think it is a little bit more relaxing than a luxury hotel. I feel like I'm always a little bit uptight in luxury hotels. We change a few things here. You could say I would like to go. We need to remove to the. I'd like to go camping because I usually go camping in the summer. It's not a funny way to be with people. How do we change that, Antonio?
Funny is enjoyable
Yeah.
way.
Remember, a joke is funny.
Joke.
And being with people can be fun or enjoyable.
Okay.
You understand the difference? So funny is like it makes you laugh, and fun is something that's enjoyable. It's good to do. So things are fun. Activities, I guess. Activities are fun.
Okay.
It's a fun way to be with people because we can, I think, have a barbecue and sleep late.
Okay.
Maybe we can. It's a different environment. It's more relaxing than a luxury hotel. I think that's good. Okay. Nice job, Antonio.
Okay, thank you.
Alexi, what about you? What would you rather do?
I also would rather go camping maybe to wood or mountains. Also, in this environment, you can test or experience the united with or join with nature.
Yeah, you can experience maybe being joined with nature.
Being joined with nature,
Right.
and yes, and you not to be limited with time what you can spend at night or like in hotel. You can do what do you want to do in nature and without any limits.
You can do what you want to do in nature without limits. Yeah.
You can sing songs or maybe drink beer and something like that.
Yeah. So you can sing songs, drink beer, things like that. Yeah, you're not really
Yes.
limited. Good. Awesome job.
Light the campfire and
Yeah.
but after
Yeah, you
that you
definitely
should
can.
but after that you must put out the fire.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. You don't want to start a forest fire. But yeah, you couldn't light a fire in a hotel room generally. All right, let's go to the next page. We've lost Saud. Santiago, can you read the title and the words?
Okay. Vocabulary: sleeping bag, backpack, bug spray, campsite, hike, lantern, supplies, tent, wilderness.
Nice. Really good pronunciation. The only thing was that short U in supplies. Supplies.
Supplies. Okay.
You're really close. It's more of like a sa instead of a su. So it sounds like you're saying supplies. We want to say supplies. Supplies.
Supplies. Supplies.
It's more of Rafa, can you repeat sa? Rafa?
Supplies.
Yeah. There you go. Santiago, can you try it one more time?
Supplies. Supplies.
Yeah. There you go. Perfect.
Okay.
Good job.
So no you. Supplies. Okay.
Yeah, supplies.
Okay.
Good. Any questions about any of these words? Okay, nice. Let's have Rafa. Can you make a sentence using campsite and sleeping bag?
Campsite and sleeping bag. 10 years ago, when I went to Finland, I went there to a camping with my mates. We find a campsite very nice, beautiful, with beautiful landscape. We slept in our sleeping bag.
Yeah. We slept in our sleeping. You said sleeping bag?
Bags or bags.
Yeah. Unless you had like one really big sleeping bag that you all slept in. But,
10 mates together, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. We found a nice campsite with a beautiful landscape. So I just changed it around a little bit, and found would be the past tense. Good, really nice job. And Santiago, can you make a sentence using wilderness and hike?
Okay. I like hiking of the wilderness.
Of the wilderness?
Yeah, of the wilderness.
We changed the preposition.
I like hiking on the or in the.
In the wilderness.
In the wilderness, okay.
Good. I like hiking in the wilderness. Good. Nice answer. Let's go on. Let's do a comic. And let's have Gustavo. Can you read the role of the dad? Let's have Julieta. Can you read the role of the mother? And Diego, can you read the role of the son?
I can't see the comic now.
Okay. Well, maybe just wait a second. Generally, it takes a second, right, Julieta?
Yes.
Okay. Well, maybe by the time Gustavo's done talking, you'll have.
Okay.
something.
Okay, gang a smile.
Don't take a picture of me. I haven't washed my hair in 3 days, and I'm covered with the big bug bites.
But don't you want something to remember our trip by?
I don't want to remember this trip. I've been trying to forget it ever since we got here. When are we leaving this dump?
The next time I see one of those smarmy Kodak commercial, I'm going to put an axe through the TV.
Yeah. Really good job. Okay, yeah, you guys did a great job with your pronunciation. Maybe the last thing, I'm going to put an axe through the TV. So we just emphasize axe through the TV. Can you repeat that?
Yes, I'm going to put an axe through the TV.
Yeah. Yeah. Another thing maybe I'm going to put almost becomes like one word. So I'm going to put an axe through the TV. Can you try that one more time?
Okay. I'm going to put an axe through the TV.
Yeah. Try even saying I'm gonna.
I'm gonna. Okay.
Gonna put.
I'm gonna put an axe through the TV.
There you go. Yeah, that sounds a little bit better. It's just smoother. Just because we have a lot of words that we don't really emphasize all in the same spot.
Okay.
Okay, and then the other thing, I forget who is Calvin, but I don't want to remember this trip. So you emphasize I. Can you repeat that? I think Gustavo? Or maybe Diego, sorry. So I don't want to remember this trip.
I don't want to remember this trip.
Yeah, put more emphasis on I. So I don't want to remember this trip. Okay. We'll just maybe remember that. So whenever we've got something like accented like this, so italicized, we really want to emphasize it. So I don't want to remember this trip. I've been trying to forget it ever since we got here. But good. And does anybody have any questions on this page? Any questions here?
Yes, about the meaning of smarmy.
Yeah, good. Does anybody know what smarmy is?
I will let you know the meaning of the two words. Smarmy, Kodak.
Kodak is a camera.
Okay, it's the camera. Okay. It's a brand.
And yeah, smarmy is like really, it's like excessive or insincere.
Oh, okay.
It's a little bit like, it's almost got an idea of like being slimy, unpleasant, maybe like too romantic or too happy to be real. So if something is like so romantic that it's smarmy, it becomes something that's like kind of gross. You're like watching these people who are just too in love, too excessively, like impossibly in love would be like smarmy. So a smarmy Kodak commercial would be like a family that's just really, really happy. They're camping and they'll take pictures. And yeah, and be like a smarmy Kodak commercial. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, good. And any other questions here? Okay, and I think we're with Rafa. Rafa, did you ever go camping with your family?
Yes. When I was young, I went, and I haven't no enough money to travel in another way. I went to camping to different places in my country, and also I was remembering right now, I went to Sweden from Spain with a little car with four mates to Sweden and to France and also to England, camping there only for mm, for travel around. It was so nice. But right now I prefer go to the hotel because I am getting older and I don't like camping anymore.
I'm just getting older, and I don't like camping anymore. Nice. Okay, good. Yeah, that sounds great. So you went camping a lot just to travel around when you were younger? Good. And what about you, Gustavo? Did you ever go camping with your family when you were young?
Yes, I usually went to the beach in my country. Um, um, in my country, we have a lot of beach. We stay all night long in a tent. Enjoy the sea and the sunrise and the light of the stars the night. We usually have a barbecue, drink a lot of beers, play guitar and sing. Maybe with sometimes with my family and sometimes with my friends.
Okay, sometimes I went with my family.
Yeah.
And sometimes with my friends. Okay, good. And I think this is good. Has anybody ever had a camping experience like this in the comic? Has anybody ever had a similar camping experience? Okay, maybe not. And any other questions on this page? Okay, let's read this. Julieta, can you read the idiom?
To have a foot in both camps.
Yeah, what do you think this means, Julieta?
It means to don't take a decision between two ideas.
Yeah, it means maybe not to take a position between two ideas. I think yeah, can you use it in an example?
Mm. Like here in Italy, they want to make a private the electricity, maybe. So there are good reason for do or not to do that. So you are undecided.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah, maybe if you have a foot in both camps, you agree with things in each position.
Yes.
So, yeah, more than like being undecided. It's
Oh,
agreeing with both sides or agreeing with things in both sides. So instead of like not taking a position, you're just taking a position,
Bebe,
yeah, on
¿qué
both sides.
significa acreedor?
Sorry? I might have missed that. I thought somebody said something. Anyways, hopefully this makes sense. Good example, Julieta. Diego, can you think of a time when you found yourself with a foot in both camps? Diego, are you there?
Yes, I'm sorry. I think it's possible when you have an idea or an opinion and concerned with the ideas with the other peoples, and maybe you can reflect in or to reflect with a with a with a with your talk with your idea. I think it's possible to have a different opinion with the talk in yourself.
I think it's possible to have a different opinion if you talk with somebody else. Then
Can you
if
repeat me?
you, I'm not sure what you mean. I don't really. Maybe can you repeat what you were saying?
Yes, I think that in the meaning of food and in both camps is it's a moment when you think about the the other ideas between with yourself. I think
Okay.
maybe is I don't know how do you say, but it's when it's a conflict with your ideas between with your talk and what you can do.
Um, I don't know if I'd go that far. It's more just agreeing with different perspectives in an argument or discussion or a debate.
Yes, I think that.
Yeah. But can you think of a time when you found yourself with a foot in both camps? So have you ever been in that position?
Can you repeat me?
Yeah, so have you ever, oh, sorry. Can you repeat me? You repeat me. How would we change this? This is not correct. We couldn't say that. How would you say that? So if you say, can you repeat me? It's like asking to clone you. So how would you answer the question? How would you ask the question? We don't want to repeat you. We want to repeat what? So we could have a noun or a demonstrative if we want. Would anybody help them out? What would we say here?
Your sentence?
Again?
We could say the question. Can you repeat the question? We could also say, can you repeat that for me? So if we use the preposition for me, you can use the object there. But yeah, we couldn't ever say, "Can you repeat me?"
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. No, just it's a really common mistake, so I try to mention that. The question, can you think of a time when you found yourself with a foot in both camps? So an example in your life when you had a foot in both camps, Diego.
Well, at the moment I don't have an example, but I think for example, if your parents wants to do anything, but you don't like to do this, I think it's an idea, but in this moment I don't have an example to apply this mean.
Okay. What about you, Antonio? Can you think of an example?
The usual example is a man or a woman that have a relation with two people. They feel comfortable with both, but for example, his friend or she friend say you must leave one and decide what do you want, which do you want.
Mm-hmm.
You use a girlfriend or you use a boyfriend or the new one, because you have a foot in both camps. You are playing with two people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that's a really good example. So if you're maybe in love with two people, like both people have really good qualities, and you've got a foot in both camps, you're like, I don't really know which to decide. Yeah, that's good. Really nice job. Okay. And does anybody have any questions here? Questions or comments on this page? Okay. Let's go on. Let's try to make a story. And let's have Alexi. Can you read the title and the directions?
Okay, make a story. What happened before, during, and what is going to happen after? Try
Nice.
to be creative.
Good, sorry. Can you start out with what happened before? So maybe like, why did they all come here? What were they doing? Yeah, what happened before the picture was taken?
Okay. Before the night, the big or large group of tourists found the place where they want to spend night. Wanted to spend night.
We're missing an article.
The night. And their choice was made to settle on this place, on this nice, beautiful place.
Nice, okay, good. And Santiago, what happened next?
Okay. Suddenly, hard rain started. No, not finally. Suddenly.
Suddenly.
Yeah, suddenly a hard rain started, and some areas of the camping were flooded. Uh, very quickly.
Okay. Good. Some areas of the camping. We need to change camping.
Of the change for another war. Of the
Yeah.
of the campsite.
Yeah. Good.
Ah, okay. Okay.
You could also say the campground or the campsite. All right. Nice. And Rafa, how would you, or what happened next? Rafa, are you there?
I was talking, but my sorry, my plugging was improperly.
No worries.
Yeah, it was so horrible. Cause in less than 3 minutes, the flood invaded every place, and every tent was flooding by the water. The people was crying, was yelling from everywhere, and all his tools, his property, all his things were inundated by the water.
Okay, we're inundated.
Inundated.
You said every tent was flooding by the water? We need to change this word.
No? Everything was flooding.
Flooded by the water. You said the people was yelling?
Was yelling.
Not was.
No.
I was yelling. People.
Was.
Where? This is plural.
Yeah. Somebody shut it out.
Where?
Yeah.
Where?
The people were yelling. From everywhere, and all their things were inundated by the water. Really good. Inundated, I think I told Julieta this before. It's not a very common word in English. It works, and people will understand you usually. It's a really good word, but be aware that maybe not everybody will know what it means. Yeah. But good. So flooded might be better.
Flooded would be better.
Inundated is great. It's a really good word. I don't want to keep you from using good words. All right. And Gustavo, what happened next?
After that, most people decide go home. The rest prefer to enjoy the rain.
Okay. Prefer to enjoy the rain. We need to change this part here.
Decide to go home. I don't know.
We definitely need two.
Okay.
How do we change decide?
Decide, make a decision, or prefer.
Past tense.
Past tense. Decided.
Good.
Okay.
After that, most people decided to go home. The rest We need to make this past tense too.
Preferred.
Yeah. Preferred to enjoy the rain. Okay, good. Yeah, I don't know, Judith, why did they all go there?
That happened if there is, I don't know, a big concert, but there were a lot of people there. I don't know.
Yeah. That happened if there was a big concert. That might happen.
That might happen if there is a big concert.
Why are all their tents blue? Julieta.
Tents blue?
Yeah, why are all the tents that they have, why are they all blue? Everything is blue in this picture.
Mm-hmm.
Almost everything. There's one red tent. Why are all the rest of the tents blue?
But they are not all the same tent.
No, they're not all the same tent. But pretty much all the tents are blue. I really don't know. It's just a question. I was going to see if you could think of something. Okay, so yeah, they might have gathered for a big concert or a music festival.
Mm-hmm. It's strange, the fact that they don't have any kind of organization.
Yeah.
It seems something improvised.
Yeah, it definitely looks very improvised. And Alexi, it was Woodstock. We don't actually use an article in front of Woodstock. But yeah, that has potential. It could have been a music festival like Woodstock. All right. I think this is good. Does anybody have any questions on this page? Okay, let's go on to the next page. We can read a little bit about this. Let's have Diego. Can you read the first section?
Okay. Corcovado National Park, Spanish Parque Nacional Corcovado, is a national park on the Osea Peninsula in southwestern Costa Rica, which is part of the Osea Conservation Area. It was established in 1975 and encompasses an area of 424 square kilometers. It is the largest park in Costa Rica and protects about a third of the Osea Peninsula.
Good. OSA?
OSA.
Southwestern?
Southwestern.
Yeah, southwestern.
Southwestern.
And then third.
Third.
Yeah, a third. Good. And Antonio, can you read the next part?
Yes. It's widely considered the crow jewelry in the extensive system of national parks and biological reserves spread across the country. And the ecological variety is quite stunning. The National Geographic has called it the most biological intensive place on Earth. In terms of biodiversity, not only is the park very popular with tropical ecologists, and visitor can expect to see an abundance of wildlife. One should come with prepared food.
Yeah, good. Okay, a couple of things. There's some difficult words here. Jewel.
Jewel.
Yeah,
Jewel.
jewel. Biological.
Biological. Biological.
Biological. Variety.
Variety. Variety.
Good. Biologically.
Biological. Biological.
Logically. Yeah. And intense.
Intense.
Biodiversity.
Biodiversity.
Nice. Biodiversity. And abundance.
Abundance.
Nice. Prepared.
Prepared.
Good. Perfect. Nicely done.
Thank you. Thank you.
Does anybody have any questions here? Okay.
I have a question.
What's your question?
Can I say not only is the park very popular among tropical ecologists?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Different proposition. But yeah, works as well.
Okay.
Any other questions? Okay. Let's have Alexei. Can you read the role of the adventurer?
Okay. Adventurer. You and a friend both have a month-long vacation. You want to go camping. You're thinking about traveling to Corcovado, Costa Rica.
Good. And let's have Santiago. Can you read the next role?
Okay, friend. You want to be comfortable on your trip. You want to sleep in a luxurious hotel. You don't love camping, but you love the wilderness. Decide whether or not you want to go. Make sure you ask plenty of questions.
Good. Can you repeat ask?
Ask.
Good. Nice job. And luxurious.
Luxurious.
Luxurious. Wilderness.
Wilderness.
Nice. Okay. And let's start with Alexei. How did you start the conversation? As the adventurer.
Okay. Hello, my friend. I suggest you going to nature.
Voy a llamar a la tipa de...
Can you repeat that one more time?
Voy a llamar...
Somebody is
No, no importa.
interrupting.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I suggest you go to wild nature. How about that?
Okay. This is pretty awkward. Grammatically, it works, but I would change it all around. It even just starting with I suggest.
I propose maybe better would be.
To make it sound a little bit more natural, why don't we go maybe for a trip into the wilderness?
In wilderness.
Something like that would sound a little bit better.
It sounds better. I agree.
Okay. All right. And Santiago, how would you respond?
I don't like the idea of sleeping in a tent and being full of back bites.
Being covered in bug bites.
Cover back bites.
Okay. Rafa, how would you respond?
I was talking again. But I think it could be more interesting to go to camping, because you can find beautiful landscape, be in contact with the animals, but in a secure place, and also enjoy riding our bikes, doing some exercise, breathing pure air, and enjoy with the vegetation, with the flora.
Yeah. Enjoy the flora and fauna. Good. Exercising, riding our bikes. Instead of saying like doing exercise or making exercise, exercising just sounds better. But nice. Okay. Really good answer. Gonna have to cut you guys off. Does anybody have any last questions? Any last questions here? Okay. Well, thank you for coming into class. Hopefully see you again soon. And yeah, have a really good day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You
Bye.
too.
Thank you, guys.
See you soon.
Take care.